Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIKWM France deck G4, G5 game with Ostrich Eng, Adam P, and Lady in Waiting. So it should be quite a hard game. Lady in Waiting is like one of the best players on the site. Always a challenge playing against her. Looking at this first pile, this pile is fairly weak. The best cards are probably Sailboat Constructor and Organized Handyman. Dentist is kind of interesting, but paying wood early is the problem with Dentist is it's only one food in that first harvest, so you're just getting the action back. It doesn't start paying off until later. But I think what I take here is Organized Handyman. Kind of works with a bunch of different strategies. I like Sailboat Constructor as well, but I've got a bunch of cards that give crops here, so one of those will probably come back. Yeah, more crop cards, Outrider, Kelp Gatherer, Rice Farmer. I'm thinking Plowmaker or Surf. Probably one of those two. Surf is kind of interesting. Being able to bake on the, like every time you go on So Bake is nice. Plowmaker is probably like a little more generally useful though. Yeah, Grain Speculator, fantastic. Plowman is good. Coal Investor is good. Cloister Dweller is really excellent. This is a hard one. Cloister Dweller, Grain Speculator, Coal Investor. This must have been a pretty strong pile. So Adam and Lady in Waiting should have pretty good cards. I've seen lots of crop cards in the game, so I think I will take. I really like Coal Investor. It's a nice action, but Cloister Dweller, yeah. 5-point card potentially. Mousecock says, I'm pretty quiet. Okay, let me take a look, see if I can boost up any of my audio. That's as loud as it gets. I'll try to speak a little louder, maybe. Yeah, I'm sitting right at the microphone, so I can't really do too much else. No, the OBS is as loud as it'll get. Yeah, can't make it any louder, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I can go beyond 100% in OBS. I didn't know that. Okay, sorry everyone. I'm changing the audio. Let's try that. Yeah, OBS actually lets me go above 100% volume output, which is interesting. Okay, next pick. I like Foreman. Foreman is kind of an interesting card. And I got undergardener back. Got dentist back. Foreman undergardener is okay because you can kind of load up the day labor space since no one else wants to go on it. Dentist is of course an option. Paying wood for food is kind of sad. But you know what? I only need 13 wood for cloister dweller, and if I build one room, that's not much of a wood cost. So let's try dentist here. And then I get outrider. Outrider with foreman is kind of cool. Wow, coal invest. Wow, what? Okay, grain speculator, coal investor. Those are two of the best cards in the draft. Like, grain speculator is amazing. Coal investor is just a really fantastic action. Coal investor, I think. Okay, I don't think I want to take ox team. I don't want to take half timbered house. Lettuce patch. I don't think I want to take flower pots. Flower pots is nice, but I don't really have any need for clay before round 6. I think probably lettuce patch is a good way to go. I don't need alms basket. No, I probably want to try to play foreman round 1 if I can. Farm name sign will likely be useful, but that card might come back because half timbered house, ox team, flower pots might be the 3 to go. So donkey is excellent, but doesn't work well at all with cloister dweller and plowmaker. Well, plowmaker it's fine, but doesn't work well with cloister dweller. Barn is interesting, very interesting. I mean, golden rose is always an option. I have a couple. Well, not late game exactly, but Plowmaker, Cloister Dweller I can kind of play late, so that would be Cloister. The thing is, I don't want to plow before I've gotten Plowmaker out. Yeah, barn is nice, but I think with Plowmaker I don't want to plow early. I think what I want is I want more points, and upholstery is a reasonable way to get points. Actually, upholstery with organized handyman, that seems like a pretty nice combo. And we'll see what I get back out of this pile. Ooh, hammock. I don't really want to build a 4th room with cloister dweller. I'd prefer to stay on 3. I might take it anyways, though. If I screw up 1 point for cloister dweller, but I can hold 2 extra people, that's kind of a nice improvement. I also hate passing hammock because sometimes that big room house just is totally dominant. And then, well, the harrow is out there, and turn rest plow is out there. So punter could be useful here. Shepherd's Croc is not really good with Cloister Dweller. Not really excited about any of the other cards. So actually Chameleon is okay with Cloister Dweller because you run out of spaces to hold animals, but I think punter's the way to go here. And okay, Half Timbered House, Farm Name Sign. I'm picking one of those two. I'm pretty uncertain if I'm gonna build a fourth room. If I do, though, Organized Handyman and Hammock is kind of a nice combo. Hammock's just, it takes a long time to actually get out there, and it's kind of a lot of work. So yeah, Half Timbered House, Farm Name Sign. If you'd look at it in terms of cost, Farm Name Sign is half the points, but like way cheaper. I think I'm going to take Farm Name Sign here. I mean, Barn is the best card here, but I think I take Golden Rose. I think Lettuce Patch works with Golden Rose, and it's also a free card to play with Organized Handyman. I don't think I want to take Country Silo just because the wood cost is kind of prohibitive. So let's grab investments. Actually, punter. Can I play punter? Whenever another player uses the harrow or a plow, I can plow a field. It would mean that I don't have to play Plowmaker, most likely. Let's try. Yeah, investments I very rarely play, so let's grab harrow. Skok says harrow and punter is an awesome combo. I tend to agree. I don't want wood here. Nah, so let's get my foreman out. So you can watch me totally mistake what I need to do with foreman. Adam with the early plow. Always something to keep an eye on. Grab 2 clay. I would be happy if sheep come round 2. I'll put the foreman on major minor and go for the fireplace. Oh, tile maker is out. I forgot about tile maker. Um, you know what? I'm gonna put foreman on 1 sheep. I wouldn't mind grabbing 1 sheep here. Even if I never get a way of eating it, I can use it to pay for my hammock. So yeah, lady in waiting, if she wants that that cooking hearth, has to build it here, which means I get expensive occupation. Also, it makes it more appealing if lady in waiting is the person to get that first cooking hearth. I can put more food on the 1 sheep space, and that encourages people to go in it and take it. Might make it better for me to take it. Ooh, kelp gatherer here. Okay, I'll grab that fireplace. This works for me. So probably I get 2 wood back. 2 wood is fine. Turn rest plow here from ostrich enge. So he's gonna get it out before I have a chance to play my hero. If I could get 2 read, that would be great, but I'm pretty sure lady in waiting's taking 2 read here. Ostrich enge is also really far away from being able to build, which is kind of nice because you don't want the person immediately after you to be the first to grow, because usually that means you'll be the last to grow. Interesting. Very interesting. Everyone's going for an early field. F on expensive. Ok. That's the only space that's as good for me as, but not in. That's good for me, better for me than everyone else. Securing that Sedome. Securing that first cooking improvement always brings such a weight off my shoulders. Yeah. Yeah, just as long as nobody sweeps the sheet, which is always possible, but I think it's unlikely. One thing about putting food on expensive ock means it's just as good as cheap occupation for ostrich and lady in waiting, but that happens. Miller for lady in waiting. Cooking hearth, yep. Well, this is kind of sad for me, but hard to pass up on five food. Oh, and she stole my. Screw you too. I don't like that move by lady in waiting. Because, I mean, I have to go on sheep anyways, and I mean, the two spaces are equal for her, but the cheap space now is far superior for Ostrich and Adam. Like, Adam is gonna build the first room. I have no wood. Tilemaker screwed me in that in terms of just that it made it easy. Like my first sheep action is much worse than normal, unfortunately. But whatever. I mean, she gets a cheap occupation back if she wants it, so whatever. Adam's probably playing that every 2 rounds you get a grain minor improvement. That would be my guess. So my feeding is pretty good, but I'm not in a good spot in terms of building a room. So 3 wood or occupation, both are fine for me. Um, I do have the option of taking start player here, but I only really want to play upholstery. Um, yeah, let's get the coal investor out of the way. F on F on expensive off. I'm last, so I want to make the spaces better for me. Why did he say 4 food? He gets more than that. How much did he take? So if I could get 4 wood, that would be nice. Oh, lady in waiting playing sailboat constructor, sure. It's not a choice. Okay, no. These people. Not paying attention, not reading the cards. Always fun to play with, those kind of people. This is already a ridiculously slow game. I have a 52-second action because I have to explain to people how Kelp Gatherer works on my turn. Other thing I like about Foreman is it makes more of the actions better. I want more good actions on the board because I'm going last. Usually there's a big drop off in those last couple actions. Like once you get halfway through the second, like the 2 occupations, the 2 wood actions, read action, and then beyond that, reedstone food, there's usually a drop off, but so I mean, I don't love that I'm making. I don't love that I gave Ostrachinge a food, but probably what happens is I pay him a food in order to get a better action for myself. So, and it's not even a food that is mine, it's a food that comes from the general supply. So, lady in waiting has animal pen, okay. I also like how I said everyone reread Kelp Gather and no one responds. They don't say, okay, I understand. They're just like, meh. Not responsive, which is kind of irritating. Because it's more difficult to play with people if you don't know if they're actually reading what you're saying or not. I have to wait for Lady in Waiting to decide to click new round. I can't see my round 5 card. Gee, they're just not paying it. The thing is, they're just not paying attention to the game, which is irritating. Ostrich 40-second average, Lady in Waiting 48-second average in stage 1. So I could take clay here. I don't particularly need clay. Probably I'd rather take wood. Um, but the wood action is only 3, which is not fantastic. Um, yeah, I don't need the wood that badly. I can take a better action. For example, clay. So if I take 5 clay here and I get 4 clay there, that's a clay room for me. So Lady in Waiting should be taking 3 read here. Adam, hard to say what Adam will do. Adam might build the well here. I would probably do that if I was him. Or, yeah, or he could play an occupation. Maybe he wants to hold on to that stone. Okay, read stone food, yeah. So he's probably looking at building clay oven, stone oven, that kind of thing. I guess I need to do it up here, eh? Because I got Cloister Dweller. I gotta turn some light on in here. It's getting too dark. Adam with the alms basket, unsurprisingly. So I'm going to need more food. So if I can do family growth and then 3 sheep as my 2 actions, actually probably what I want to do is the other way around. Probably want to take sheep and then family growth. I do need more food, so let's do that. The wood actions will be better next round anyways, in all likelihood, so taking my food here is nice. And there'll be 6 clay. Yeah, there'll be a couple nice wood actions. There'll be 6 clay available. 2 reed. Maybe my round 7 is like occupation, organized handyman, 2 reed, redstone, food, or take wood or something like that. Something like that. I have no idea what Ostrich is doing. Adam going for, oh, cooking hearth, huh? I thought that clay would go towards stone oven. So when I grow, I'll play my upholstery. So upholstery lets me pay a reed whenever I play a minor improvement. Oh, any improvement. So I probably don't want to pay any reed until I've gotten more than 3, because I need 3, 1 to reno and 2 to build another clay room. But then after that, I can start paying reed for bonus points. Because I'll have another family growth action. So let's say organized handyman. I've got lettuce patch. I've got hammock. I've got farm name sign. I've got golden rose. So I've got 4 minors I want to play for sure. Golden rose can come at the start around 12 or around 13. That's probably fine. So yeah, I don't know if I'll play Harrow Punter. I might not. It's gonna be 3 wood, which is meh. Wood will probably be more valuable to me than plows. Evening prayer engineer. Oh, engineer's fun. I haven't seen engineer in a long time. That doesn't seem right. Only 1. Oh, he had 2 actions in a row. One of them is start player and one of them is occupation. Okay. I don't think anyone's gonna complain. So maybe my next action will be Reno. Although I can reno in round 8. I don't really want to reno here because I don't have any improvement that I want to play. I mean, I can play Farm Name Sign, but I'd rather play something good. And I can't build a room until round 9 anyways, because that's when my Coal Investor Clay comes in. I could still Occupation, Organized Handyman. So Lettuce Patch on round 9, Hammock on round 11, and then Golden Rose round 13, something like that. Oh no, Adam and Lady in Waiting are gonna be nice to each other. Oh, that's not good for me. It's really not good for me. Okay, let's grab Reedstone Food. I won't take wood because I have the last action of the round, so I have the option of start player into 6 wood. Perfect. Ostrich Inch plays an Occupation. So unless Adam does 3 wood. He plays the well. Okay, that's fine. I can play Farm Name Sign here. Sure. Feed 6. I get a Foreman Food. So I want to reno this round. So if my next 2 actions are 3 stone and then reno, that would be nice. If I do that, it means that Organized Handyman probably doesn't get played, which is a little sad. But if I do 5 family growth with improvements, then I don't need Organized Handyman. Organized Handyman was nice when I was thinking that I would only do 3 rooms because it lets me play more miners and gets more food, which is extra helpful on a 3-person setup. But okay, so it just got taken, so I could still play it. What would I do on Reno is the question. Like, Reno nothing is so sad. It's so sad. I need 1 more stone, though. Yeah, I don't want to Reno nothing, so I'll just Reno lettuce. Oh, I can't play lettuce patch. All right, let's play my plow maker. That's fine. Pretty sure Lady in Waiting will room grow. She's in quite a strong position, especially if she gets fed a bunch of vegetables off of her kelp gatherer. And I'm playing Hedgekeeper, okay. Well, Hedgekeeper puts more wood into the game, along with Sailboat Constructor and Coal Investor. So we'll reno, no upholster. There's the clay oven for Adam. Long awaited. Wait, he did occupation? He did evening prayer and then occupation? I guess plow must have been taken. Because what he should have done, of course, is play plow and then evening prayer. That would have, it's a much better sequence. So I'm going to put my food on family growth. I don't see any reason to think that it'll be taken. So 4 woods available. There's a bunch of food available. Probably 4 wood. I know I need wood, so. Although food is pretty important. Not taking 4 wood though. It's really difficult not to take 4 wood. So for me, investments would be better than Harrow at this stage. Although I could still play Harrow if it means that I only Plowmaker. Yeah, Plowmaker plus Harrow seems to work together. I'll have to double check that. That's an old combo. I don't know those as well. Plowmaker. You use one of the plows or the harrow at the same time. Yep. Okay, yeah, I might still do that then. So room. There's not much else that's better right now. What is he doing? You can't win if you don't family growth. Like you can't get enough points without building a house. So Veggie Lover must have been his first pick. But what? He needs some kind of follow up. Like, barn is not enough. 2-room house is not enough points. Whatever. So if I family growth here, I will need to do another sheep action before I can play hammock. And actually what I would like to do is play hammock with this next family growth, because it'll let me grow 2 rounds in a row. So I think instead of family growth with this last action, I'm taking traveling players, which is kind of cool. I mean, I could do boar. Boar is no, boar is worse for me actually. It's not as much food. Lady in waiting definitely wants a bunch of food here, because she wants to be able to buy grain, vegetable, and then start getting those crops down. So yeah, so the way so I was talking about doing all my fields in 2 actions. So if I do 2 fields here, then 3 fields here, so that's 1 regular plow maker and then 1 3 with harrow. Um, and then I have this is a pasture, either 2 pastures or 1 pasture and 3 pastures. Because if I fence 13, I get 2 points from my cloister dweller. If I fence 14, it's the same, but I pay an extra wood. And if I fence 15, it's 1 extra point. So that the 2 extra wood only is worth 1 point for me. Although it does let me hold more animals, or more different, not more animals total, but different types of animals. Yeah, let's do this. Keep my sheep. Feed 6. Yeah, got another vegetable. So I imagine probably she sows them, or maybe just eats them. But yeah, probably sows them because boar is more food than vegetable for her. So I want to take a read before I family growth, because I want to be able to start using my I want to read on all my remaining improvements. So hammock, harrow, golden rose. I want to play a read on all of them. So let's put another food on family growth. See no reason not to. And then yeah, I can grab 3 reed here. Reedstone food is okay for me as well. But 3 reed is handy. So what 3 reed means is that if I reedstone food twice, I have 5 reed for the rest of the game, 4 for upholstery, 1 for renovating to stone, which is perfect. Adam played Tanner. Old card. Old K-Deck card. So there's going to be a bunch of animals available next round. So if I'm in a position to grab those animals, that would be nice. The question is, how much am I fencing here? So I'm definitely doing that. And then the question is, am I doing the next two? Oh no, definitely not. That's all I'm doing, yeah, because I need to leave 2 woods so that I can play my hammock, right. So I would be happy getting 3 sheep or 2 boar, or 2 cattle. Both of those would be good. And if no one else start players, I get my choice and I get my foreman as well. So I'll need 1 more 3 wood action. That gives me enough wood for the rest of the game for sure. It lets me play Harrow and Punter if I want to play both of them. How do I get more discs? Green, probably. Yeah, I agree, Sedum. Just, yeah. It's just not a strategy that leads to victory, which is silly. Should always be trying to win. 2, 1, 1. J on upholstery. Let's see what Lady in Waiting does here. Um, yeah, those two they've sped up a bit. Lady in Waiting's still playing pretty slow. Ostrichend is about 10 seconds faster than he was before, though, which is nice. Ooh, Pumpkin Trellis. This card is really, really, really strong. Really strong. So she can do 12 fences here, which is good. It gets you a point and 6 free fences, which is good. F on oh, I forgot to put it out there. But there's a food on family growth. So actually I have all the food I need for the rest of this round, unless I plow make. If I plow make, I need 1 more food. So 3 stone is nice. If I could get 3 stone, that would be nice. That would be good. Start player Straw Thatched Roof from Ostrichange. And if family growth doesn't come round 12, we type GG Adam P. Because Ostrichange might start player again to get family growth round 13. But like with Straw Thatched Roof, he should have been thinking all along about building. Like you want to build rooms with Straw Thatched Roof. Like 5 wood rooms are good. 5 clay rooms are good. Lightning waiting taking boar makes sense. If she didn't, I'd be happy to take them. I want to breed animals as well. So 3 stone, plow, reedstone food. All of those are reasonable options for me. Let's take 3 stone. 3 stone lets me make stone oven or pottery or joinery. Or none of those. Or no fireplace for Ostrichange. So I cannot plow and family growth. So I'll have to make sure I get all my plows done in the last 5 plow actions of the game. Which shouldn't be that hard. I just need to first action, make sure I'm first actioning plowing. Which Ostrichan shouldn't want to anymore. So I should be able to first move plow twice. Plow so once, plow once maybe. Something like that. I do need to take wood though to play Harrow. So maybe I'm looking at fishing here. 5 food fishing. Lady in Waiting playing Renault plus Pottery. Makes sense. So if I family growth here, I don't get to play an improvement. So I think I plow make here. And I should do those spaces first because I want to make sure I fill that column first. And then I feed 8. And foreman on FG. I don't know why this peep keeps going over here. Kind of strange. Well, I'm happy Ostrich didn't start player again, but he might still. It's definitely possible. So I want my last 2 moves to be 3 wood and then family growth. Adam P start players, okay. So let's see what Lady in Waiting does. Lady in Waiting might plow. She might do 4 wood. Oh, she didn't reno, eh? She just played the pottery. Huh, that's kind of surprising. I thought that would be reno pottery for sure. I guess had Ostrich, did he plow last or reno last round maybe? Plow for Lady in Waiting. Okay, that's fine. So there's really not a lot that I want to do here, so I'll grab 4 wood. And foreman food on here. So crops maybe? Vegetable, grain. Reedstone food is an option still. But yeah, vegetable, grain ideally, I think. Oh, Ostrich didn't start player, and oh, he's not able to, of course. Adam went donkey right after him. Of course. I missed where you can fit an extra person in 4 rooms. Hammock. Yeah, it's pretty handy. Adam playing Shepherd's Croc. I wonder if he has Braggart. Because I'm pretty surprised by that Shepherd's Croc play. 1, 2, 3. I guess he can still do all of his stuff, but it is a little surprising. Vegetable. Yeah, it is handy, Cito. No, there he goes. Grain is gone. So Reedstone food, I guess. I'm probably playing Golden Rose and Harrow. So it's a food and a point. Desk Maker's Workshop is still available. I could play it, or joinery. I should still have the stone to play joinery. F on G. I don't think anyone else wants to take grain. I could put it on plow, but there's a chance that plow so comes to me. Actually, no, who am I kidding? Lady in Waiting is Adam. Sorry, Adam's taking plow. So it means, but I'm pretty sure Lady in Waiting is doing family growth. But if I put a food on plow, she might decide to go on plow. So you never know. Adam wanted to pay for Harrow? Probably not. So I have to pay a food for my plow maker. Ostrichenge taking a pair of boar. Okay. So we're pretty sure that Lady in Waiting is going on So Bake. I probably could block her pretty hard if I went on it myself. I just sow on Lettuce Patch. If I think she's my biggest opponent, that's probably a good move. Not that it blocks her feeding, it just blocks points. Although it does block, yeah, because she wants to buy sailboat construction goods. I don't know. Where'd she go on wood? Is there any reason not to take cattle? I think if I don't, Ostrichenge might take it for 2 points. I get 2 points from farm name sign since I used up my whole field, or used up all my spaces. It's kind of funny you only get to be proud of your farm if you don't have any empty spaces. Start player corn sheaf, okay. So he's looking at plow sow. Adam plays liquid manure. On just major minor, okay. Lady in Waiting, probably Reno plus joinery, I would think. Grab my grain and food. My room was in a weird spot. Oh, you know what? That's interesting because that one turn, my person started in the middle of nowhere. Ah, interesting. So my person started in the middle of nowhere, and then it was because my room, the server thought my room was in a different place than it was. Huh, interesting. Um, so my Reno last round is safe. So I can do probably a food action here. And last move, traveling players. If I think Adam has Braggart, then I need to make sure I'm able to play an occupation at an early time. Um, do I have 5 adults? I do, yeah, so I need to feed 10. You know what? Let's get it out of the... yeah, let's get it out of the way. No need to risk it. 5 and 3. So I have 6 food going into the final harvest. I have a bunch of actions to take food. I'm not going to have that many points otherwise, honestly. Um, yeah, no one ended up using the harrow, which is kind of fun. My own private plow. Lady in waiting saying she should have started playered last round. Yeah, I guess she wants plow so, right? Oh, tile maker's out there. I forgot about tile maker. So renovating is only a 2-point move. So stone oven is actually better than renovation, assuming that I'm not getting anything out of the other. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Yes, commenting on it right when I start to talk about it. Yes, tile maker, making stone oven better than reno, assuming I'm not gonna play something on the reno space. Like if I get points from the reno space, like for example, if I do reno fences, fences is actually 1 point for me. So that would make it a 3-point action altogether. But stone oven is actually worth quite a bit to me. I need food. I think this is fine. Let's play it. 1 and 3 and pay a read. And do I bake? If I bake, then sure, why not? So if I could sow with my next move and then start player golden rose, that's probably where all the rest of my points can come from. And then 1 food action at the end, or 2 food actions at the end. Very rare that you see all 9 Basket Maker's Workshop as the last major improvement. Very rare. Um, that's one of the best ones because reed to 3 food is a great conversion, especially because the reedstone food space is so good. So I could still take stone and fence. That's still an option. The thing is, sorry, Reno fence, I should say. The only problem with that is that then I don't have a reed to play Golden Rose. So Reno fence is a 3 point move. So it would be 2 moves for 3 points versus 1 move for 2 points. And I think the 1 move for 2 points is better because I have a couple of them. I have green, I have start player, and then another food action, whether it's vegetable or something. Is anyone else taking green? Probably not. Adam's final score 43 points. Yeah, Ostrich playing the way he does just made it so that Lady in Waiting and I gained way too much value compared to Adam. Because Adam was locked in to a not building a 4th room because of his Hedgekeeper. He wanted to get his Hedgekeeper stable hand going. But Lady in Waiting and I both had the time to get more resources and build more rooms. We had more food early on as well, as we both had some pretty nice food actions. So I've got 12 bonus points, which is pretty nice. Both this and vegetable, I think, are 1 point actions, so. Lady in Waiting has 52 points? That's crazy. She probably beat me then, in all likelihood. Yeah, wow. Holy. 55 points. Ridiculous. I only score 49. Yeah, Lady in Waiting. Holy, how does she have so many points? I guess she has no negatives. She's got me by 3 points in crops and by like 3 or 4 points in animals, and that's the big difference between the two of us. Yeah, lady in waiting too strong. 55 points in this game. God damn. Yeah. I shouldn't have let her. Her growing twice in a row was like so good. So good. I mean, the animal pen was handy too. She had a ton of food. Animal pen plus pumpkin trellis plus Swan Lake. She had ridiculously good minor improvements. But her occupations are not really that strong. It's pretty unusual. Stage 1 Animal Pen, yes. Yeah, playing Animal Pen in round 4 for sure. Super good. With Alms Basket out there. Yeah. I think what I would say is Lady in Waiting gained just a little bit more from the way Ostrich Engine and Adam played than I did. Because Adam didn't play occupations early, which was good for the animal pen, and Ostrich Edge didn't grow, which was good for late anyone who grows late. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, not enough points on my farm. Only 49. Well, honestly, I think the big thing is I didn't. My first pick occupation is dead to me, so that's sad. I'm actually fine with my minors. Like they didn't give me a lot of like they didn't. They gave me a lot of points, which is good. Free point, hammock let me grow. You know, upholstery got me some bonus points. Farm name sign got me points. They were all points, which is good. But I think organized handyman being dead card was probably the thing that spells my doom. Like I actually wonder what the difference is if you can't play your first pick occupation, what that does to your expected points. Um, I would imagine it's detrimental. 323 7 1 2. Don't need the links. So organized handyman. Oh, what? Engineer was in my first pack? What? Oh my goodness. I scrolled over to the right to move my cards and then never scrolled back. I had no idea engineer was in my first pack. Oh my god. Obviously, I would have played engineer instead of organized handyman. Oh man. And it might have even come back to me like engineer organized handyman would be such a good combination. Oh, that's pathetic. This pile was so bad. Oh my goodness, so bad. Fourth pick. Coal investor 3.5 power. Lower than I would have expected it to be. I guess because you have to play it in stage one, and stage one actions are pretty valuable. Lettuce patch. So I took upholstery over donkey. Yeah, barn is 4.6. Yeah, good. But I mean, I had an upholstery game set up. Oh my god, can you imagine if I had engineer? Jeez. Hammock, punter. Even though they're not the strongest, they're the best, fastest picked cards. Farm name sign. Alternative materials. Never played that card. 3.6 power. Seems good. Passed on barn again. And Harrow. Yeah, I'm fine with my draft, except that I made this ridiculous blunder. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I passed engineer and took organized handyman instead. Yeah, feels bad, man. Feels bad. And it might have come back. That's the crazy thing. Like, it might have been I take engineer, under gardener, greengrocer, sailboat constructor might have all gone. Probably not. Probably organized handyman gets taken, but oh my goodness. I'm so disappointed in myself. I need to look back at the VOD and just see myself. Actually, I probably started the stream after I had moved it. I want to see what Lady in Waiting's draft looked like. 323712. Oh, blanks. I gotta unclick that. First pick, Dairy Crier. Wow, okay. Yeah, I would feel bad doing that. Okay, so Lady Waiting's first pick, Occupation, was dead too. And her pack was worse than mine. I probably would have taken Plowmaker over Dairy Crier, but that's me. And then she took Farmer. So she didn't. What? She took Farmer over Cloister Dweller and Grain Speculator? What? And Coal Investor? Okay, I don't know what Lady in Waiting was doing, but she beat me, so. Like, this pick makes sense. Miller there for sure. Sailboat Constructor, I agree. Kelp Gatherer, I agree. But then Tile Maker over those two cards. Don't understand that. Don't understand that at all. Pumpkin Trellis. I wonder what Adam took over Pumpkin Trellis. Swan Lake. Yeah. Yeah, mine would make more sense to me, but that. So Adam takes Hedgekeeper first. Okay, that's pretty questionable. Walrus Hunter, yeah, that pack was just garbage. Then he gets Engineer. I can't believe he got Engineer out of my pack. Ugh. Tanner. I guess because he's got Walrus Hunter. Stable hand here. Yeah, yikes. Yikes. Yeah, this pile was pretty garbage. So he took Evening Prayer over Pumpkin Trellis. Why? I guess he hasn't gotten any vegetable cards yet. And he doesn't have any plow cards, but I mean, he's still got a bunch of miners coming. And like, as soon as you see flower pots with Pumpkin Trellis, you're like, okay, I'm set. Took Stone Weir over Swan Lake. I guess Stone Weir has a stone on it. But free miners. Free miners are the way to go. Yeah. I think a couple of Adam's picks are pretty questionable. Especially his first pick, Occupation, and then his first couple miners. Which is good for Lady in Waiting. But, I mean, Lady in Waiting passed me some ridiculously good cards too, so. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. That's all for me. Yeah. Yeah, that's all for me. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little video. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling like playing tomorrow and I got time, so probably in the evening. Maybe like either starting around now or starting 2 or 3 hours from now, somewhere around there. So, all right, see you later.